Hello everyone. So today I will be sharing the interview experience of IBM Associate System Engineer role. For that role, IBM pays around 4.25 LPA, and I will be discussing the whole process, how it goes, how the coding round are conducted, what problems are being asked, and how's the interview experience as well. So I won't be just discussing the experience which I had. A friend who is in Pune has also given the interview of that same role, right, on the same, almost the same date. It the day where I think the difference was in 2 weeks. So we had almost similar experience. So I will be sharing that with you. So first of all, the first round, if after you register for that associate system engineer role, they most probably, based on your luck, they do send the test links for a coding round, right? And that coding round consists of two problems. uh, you can say that the first problem is lead code easy problem, and the second one is lead code medium. It is a bit not that tough, but you can, if you do have practice of data structures and algorithms, then you can solve the problems, right? And most probably you need to solve two problems, because earlier last year, one of my seniors gave that same exam, and he had solved only one problem, and he couldn't solve any test, he couldn't pass any test case of the other problem, so he didn't get the further mails from them. So be on a safer side, try to solve both problems, and if not, try to at least pass few test cases from the second problems, right? So first, if you solve the problems, if both problems or one problem and some test cases, then you will get the communication round link. The link will be shared with you within 24 hours, as far as I know. And if you are not getting the link of that communication round within 24 hours, then most probably you will be considered rejected, as far as I know, right? So it's a disclaimer. So after you complete the communication round, and if it goes well, so then they again schedule offline coding round, right? It is a 2-day process which will be scheduled almost after a couple of weeks or months as well. So in my case, it was after a month, and one of my friend who gave the coding, a virtual coding round, his offline coding round was conducted after 2 months. So it can take a bit of time, so don't get impatient if you don't receive that mail, the offline coding round mail. So how it goes in offline coding round is, you will get a 2-day schedule, and all rounds will be elimination round. So around, from my side, I got 250 or 300 students who came for the coding round. And in the coding round you will get two problems. They said to bring your own laptops and other stuffs as well, but the college you will be visiting will provide you their computers, and you need to code in that. So they just, I think they do for the safety purposes. So in case if any computer or laptop doesn't work on that place, so you can have an emergency, you can have an extra safety set, right? So you need to now let's get to the coding round. I will attach the screenshot of the problems which I got, and I will give the link of it as well. Not the similar problems, but the problems were almost like, you, if you have solved, then you can find those problems. So I will attach the link from my side, and my friend who gave the problem, I will attach the screenshot of that as well. So there were two problems, and in this round, what I saw was, almost out of 250 students, they have selected only, I think, 20 students, right? That was, I think, means a big change. But what I saw was, if you could solve one problem completely, and the second problems few test cases, like the online one, so in that case you will guaranteed get the communication round link, and you will be proceed in the further round from them. So I have solved both problems, but few of my friends who were there, out of 20 students whom I was talking about, out of them, few of them have solved one problem, and few 1-2 test cases which were the given in the basic test case, right? So they have passed that one, and they were told that you will be given communication round link, and rest of them were told to go back home. So out of those 20 students, they got communication round link, and that round doesn't have anything to do with communication. You have to write. They will give you 5 problems and 5 minutes, 5 or 2 minutes for each problem, and you need to write as much word as you can, and based off that AI will generate marks for you after the round, and tell you that you have qualified for the next round or not. So this was a day one. These 2 rounds were conducted on day one, and on the final round we had 12 or 13 students left for the interview round. So on the interview day, which was scheduled on the very next day, so like let's say the coding round was on 27th, then the code interview was scheduled on 28th only. So on the day of interview, 3 panelists were there and one HR was there, if I'm not wrong. So the interview begins. First of all, they ask basic questions like tell me more about yourself and all the stuff. And in what I noticed in this was they don't want to check that how good your technical skills are at least at the starting. They don't focus on checking that your technical skills, what are your technical skills. First they try to see that if your communication skills are well enough or not. So like in my case, first of all they asked me about myself, then they told what are your strengths and weaknesses. So and if you tell one of your strength, then try to answer that in case that how you overcame that, and if one weakness as well, so they will, and try to answer that how you overcame that weakness, right? And if you tell that yes, I have these are my strengths and these are my weaknesses, then they will ask you why are these your strengths and weaknesses. So you need to be prepared, like what have you done in your life that you think that this is your strength, and if you tell this is my weakness, then how you are working towards your weakness so that that doesn't occur with you in future as well. So it will be a brief discussion about was a brief discussion about this on this topic, and after that they move to the project sections. So even if you have given the coding round, there won't be there's a rare case that they will tell you that you need to code it or do something. They first move on to the project sections. So they will ask you what projects have you made, they will see the tech stack which you have used, right? And you will ask the problems based on that how did you make this, what is the use case of this, why not this, right? Like if like my project was a merge stack based project, so they asked me why have you used MongoDB, why not SQL, what was the advantage of using MongoDB and all other stuff. So you need to be prepared that how you will answer those problems, right? So after you have done that part, that if you answer that properly, then they will move to the next questions like React.js, why you have used React.js, what was the advantage of using React.js, and all other stuffs based on the projects only. So there will be better you know about the project that you have done and what you have written in your resume. So after one more thing, and the resume which you will submit on the portal, that is the IBM portal, that I don't think they do have the access to that portal or that thing. They will tell you to bring one Xerox copy of your resume, and you need to give it to them at that very coding round day. So they will take that resume, and from that only they will ask problems. So you need to freshen up everything, or you need to remove all those things which you think you are not comfortable with it in it. So they will take the resume and ask problems for that only. So after projects, they asked me some basic problems on C++, right? Like what is basic oops problems, right? For friend function, virtual, and all other stuff that were there. So in after that C++ round, a small problem was asked from me, that how will you sort the array and sort the array based without using template library, without using STL. So how will you sort it? You need to just make the teacher make the recruiter explain that how will you do it. You don't need to code it, just you need to make him understand that this is how it works. And after that it was done. They will ask you if you have any questions for me, basic thing. So you will answer that, and that after that you will be done with the interview. So after you have you have given this, they will move to the HR round, and I don't think there's HR round, something called specific. At least in my case, there was no HR round, and what they did was, they the HR ma'am, there was a ma'am, so she told us that give your documents. She looked at our documents, took our fingerprints, and asked if you are open for relocation or not, and bus, that's it. That after that you were done. So this was a whole process of the interview, and all rounds I have discussed. Till the this date, I have given it almost around 1 month ago, but I haven't got any response from them. So anyways, I think this is a long process. You need to be patient in it. So this was my experience. I do also have an experience in TCS Prime interview. So if you want, you can comment that you want that interview experience as well.